But the standards of love we have in a relationship are going to determine, aren't they, to a large degree, what finishes up happening to this relationship. And the same goes with the earth, actually. The standard of love you have towards the earth is going to end up determining what happens to this earth. Whether you can even live in it is going to determine that much, right? The standard of love you have. The standard of love you have is going to determine every relationship, every friendship, every partnership, every business arrangement, and what happens to the environment. And that's a sobering thought, really. If the earth is in this very narrow band, which is actually, from God's perspective, in a hellish band of love, and that standard of love is going to determine collectively, as well as individually, our future, then you can see there should be a strong imperative in the majority of us to be much more self-reflective and start wanting to raise our own standard of love, because the reality is the only standard of love you can change is your own. You don't have the power to change anybody else's. You have the power to inspire people, but not the power to change them. That belongs to them alone. Right? So unless I say to myself, this standard of love is no longer acceptable even to me, and I start adjusting it and start wanting to hear what God's standard of love is, there's a high likelihood that not only will I be unhappy, but also I'm going to cause more and more destruction in my own life and the lives of others, as well as with the environment and the earth itself. That's going to be the potential. So getting back to Nellie's question and Mary's answer, you can see that as long as I stay in this approved behaviour, and that approved behaviour is going to be determined by the people you care about the most. So if that's your family, the approved behaviour line is going to be your family's line. If that's your business relationships, then your approved behaviour is going to be in the line of whatever those business people think. If it's to do with your partner, then the approved behaviour will be whatever your partner thinks is approved, right? The problem with, in almost every case, is that it's not God's standard. So therefore, it's going to cause trouble in the future. Did I just cut out?
No.
That make sense? So if you look at Bell's question, you can see that while you stay in this range of behaviour, everyone around you will be relatively happy. But as soon as you try to improve your condition of love, you can see there's a potential that everyone around you is going to start being very unhappy. And for the majority of us, we can't bear that. Emotionally, we haven't learnt how to bear that. And so that pulls us back down to be within the band. So to stay in this band, I must ignore the conscience. Because the conscience is prompting me, get out of that band's not loving. The conscience is telling me it's not a loving thing to stay there. But because everyone in society, or everyone that I am in society with, is telling me stay there, there's now a very strong motivation for me to ignore what my conscience is saying and stay there. And this is what happens to many people who hear divine truth. They start getting out of the band, and the people around them start attacking them for the changes being made. And as a result of that, the person feels inclined to go back within the band, or even worse, do divine truth on the sly. On the sly, like sort of in secrecy. So in other words,
as a side hobby.
While I'm by myself, I do what the conscience and God's telling me to do, But as soon as whether I'm with someone else, I modify my behaviour so they can't tell that that's what I'm doing. You follow? And that's even worse state, because now you're entering a state of duality and you're compromising principles that you know that are good for the sake of principles you know are bad. And that's a very damaging thing to do to your soul, to do that. There's going to be a lot of guilt in that, because the Lord is going to condemn you for that. God's laws will condemn you for that. So the real problem is, I need to be prepared to get out of this band no matter what anybody around me thinks. No matter what they feel, no matter how much they're upset with me about it, no matter how much they pressure me, no matter, even if they're going to kill me, I'm going to get out of the band. That's how strong it's going to have to be to get out of the band, to get out of this acceptable, approved area. And what I find is that most people on earth don't have the courage to do it. And it's only in the spirit world that they start to develop the courage, because as you progress in the spirit world, your environment automatically changes and you can see the change, and so that you're surrounded by people who are also changing, and so that makes your life easier. So that's one advantage of spirit world. Of course, you haven't learnt to do much on your own will, because everybody else around you is doing the same thing. So that's a disadvantage. The advantage of doing it on earth is you develop a strong will, a courageous will, a strong will, a will that can handle anything. Now that's going to stand you in good stead for your future, that will.
One thing I've noticed in the last 10 years or so is that even within people that follow divine truth, we create a band,
yeah.
And we're telling ourselves we're doing better, but we're not really doing it at all.
Correct.
There's only a very small group of people actually doing it, as you know. So
Yes.
it's just something, because of the new people here, I thought was important to realise. We have to,
You have to be prepared to raise your own condition no matter what anybody else around you believes, even if those beliefs purport to be the same as your own.
And it gets used against you. Some people use it to manipulate, and we use those language and use that word to...
Yeah, I've seen many people use what they learn about God's truth to manipulate others to get into a worse condition.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is a very dark thing to do, actually. To manipulate another person using so-called truth to manipulate them into a worse condition, very dark thing to do. And yet we see people doing that all the time. Yeah. Yep. Olga?